Squad, Squadettes, Squadrionion. Welcome. There is an entry fee, a toll that must be paid. I know, the travesty, the audacity, the unmitigated gall. Like, what is this man talking about? An entry fee, a toll? I know. For all those who aren't new, and you're our squad at Squadrionion, you know what that toll entry fee is. That being said, accept this air hug. Come here. You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? How's your weekend or your morning, your night, your evening? How's all that going? Oh, wherever you are, YouTube, across East Coast, West Coast, overseas, I hope you are in good health and in good spirits. If you're not in good health, I hope you're as healthy as you can be. If you're not in good spirits, then I hope by the end of our educational video about one Caitlin Snow White Clark, then I've done my job. You know, I guess we got to start saying, if we're going to try to, move into the commentary community a little bit, we got to see, there's a little splash of satire, a little bit of some real life, evidence. But, talk my piece a little bit, talk our spit, know what I'm saying? But with that being said, let's lock in, because we got a juicy topic, right? So, we've been sitting on this video idea for some time now, at least several, give or take, at least 3 times. When Chennedy, Draymond, or Test shoulder tackled or shoulder bumped Caitlin Clark, aka CC, aka Snow White. That was one when she got snubbed for the Olympics, which were, that was wild. The reasonings for those from some of the people was fantastic. We will be getting to that.
That's a surprise tool that can help us later.
The third, I wanted to wait until after what happened with the ones I knew she was gonna make it to the playoffs. I was like, after the All-Star break, I was like, they making it. I wanted to see how far they would get. We're gonna talk about that too, but we'll get to that. But right? So, for all those who don't know, we are talking about one Caitlin Clark. We're gonna say everybody knows who she is, give or take, but let's do a little splash. You know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark. For all the uninitiated, the #1 draft pick from the WNBA from the recent year. #1 draft pick, went to the Indiana Fever. Box office, everybody loves her except the WNBA players. Ooh, sorry, that was a little, weather change happening. So we all know who CC is, you know what I'm saying? Baby girl hold on, let me keep that up there. Real quick, what else? She was the #1 jersey sale of the year. No, that's an understatement, right? Even before, when she came out of college, look at the numbers. 31, 7, 8 assists. Look at the number. 5 threes made. Look at the free throw, 86%. You can love those, right? If you're a fan, yes. But if you're a player, right? I know what you're thinking. I know, I'm like, what's going on? She's lovable. We all love her, except, the people who don't, right? It's not like she wasn't, hearing, certain things like, one Diana Taurasi. Know what I'm saying? For all those who aren't aware, Diana Taurasi, let me show her real quick, man. Bam. Is a now retired from the league, from the WNBA, Diana Taurasi, the arguable consensus GOAT of the WNBA in some eyes. Fantastic player. But let's listen to what she has to say. Not in particular about just this class. No. We know it's not just the class we're talking about. We know the animosity she has for CC, but let's lock in.
There's levels to this thing, and that's just life. We all went through it. You look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but you're going to come with some grown women that have been playing professional basketball for a long time. But there is going to be a transition period where you're going to have to give yourself some grace as a rookie, and it might take a little bit longer for some people.
Okay. Now, keep that in mind, right? You hear what Diana Taurasi said, right? There's a learning curve coming, right? So at the end of Caitlin Clark's rookie year, what these numbers looking like? Let me check. Right? Because we not capping. We gotta show the evidence now. So I'm just saying. Right? Look at these numbers. As a rookie, 19 points, 5 rebounds, almost 6. 8.4 assists, 1. Look at the numbers. Right. And this is also coming off of what's this? She won the unanimous Rookie of the Year, even though there was a controversy that they were trying to give it, they were going to snub her and give it to Angel Reese. No disrespect to Angel Reese. Angel Reese is a beautiful woman and she can hoop. But the free throw, but that field goal percentage, ooh. We're not going to talk about the stat padding, accusation. But I digress. That's for another video, neither here nor there. We got to try to trim this down a little bit. But look at this. Rookie of the Year. Oh, what are these? Oh, these are the WNBA player stats, right? Oh, hold on. Let me move myself real quick, YouTube. Let me just move myself a smidge over here, right? Oh, these are the points, right? Where's Caitlin Clark? Oh, Caitlin Clark's number 7. Right. Oh, my finger slipped. What's this? 3 points made. Where is she? Number 1. Damn, my fat fingers keep slipping again. Oh, let me smidge my right over here. What's that? Assist. Number 1 in the league. Ain't that something? Huh. Interesting, right? It's almost like she was actually hooping like a number 1, a number 1 pick supposed to, right? Huh. Right. And where did she have her team? Where did she get her team? Oh, right. 6th place. As a number 1 draft pick, right? That's interesting, right? And it's no wonder fans love her. But, who doesn't seem to like her? Oh, we mentioned Diana Taurasi, right? Let's check it to some other people. It's almost interesting that I chose accidentally to call her Snow White. I wonder why. Let's look into that a little more, shall we? Oh, before we lock in, let's double check this. Before we do some more checking. Let me move us back over here. Oh, what's this? This is the MVP voting, right? Huh. It shows 1st place, 2nd place, 3rd place, 4th. Okay. Aja Wilson arguably was definitely the MVP this season. No hands credit. Nalyssa Smith, she was in 2nd place. She was hooping, but last I remember, she wasn't. Brianna Stewart definitely got there. Okay, she was definitely hooping. Caitlin Clark, 4th. Right. That's acceptable for a rookie. That's fantastic. A rookie coming in 4th place in MVP voting and Rookie of the Year. That's fantastic. But, whoops, my finger slipped. What's this? From not even 3 weeks before the last thing I just showed y'all, where Caitlin Clark was in 2nd place, and I'm not gonna lie, I remember Caitlin Clark being in 2nd place for the MVP. I don't know how, where, and magically she came in 4th, but wait a minute, who picks the MVP voting? It's not the fans, right? I don't think we get that much voting. Oh, it's the media, right? The media, I think, picks the MVP voting, or whoever does. It's almost as if only the fans love CC. Like my old theme thumbnail. Haters gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Interesting. But let's talk about that more. Like I said, the fans love her. You know who doesn't like CC? WNBA players and veterans and legends. Ooh, that's a. Ooh. It's like I just coughed and I magically found this video right here. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas' Arena and one legend, a Sheryl Swoopes. After everything I just showed y'all, right, chat? How she came into the league, came out of college averaging 31, 8 and 9. As a rookie, we know she came in second place, but came in fourth in MVP voting. Like I said, one rookie of the year, averaging almost 25 and 9. Or 8, but almost 9. Led the league in threes made and assists, but let's hear what Sheryl Swoopes has to say. Oh, hold on. Let's go back a smidge.
I think Angel will eventually be a good pro.
Notice that, right? I know it's a clip because it's a whole thing, but I had to find certain where I can find them. But notice that you said Angel. She didn't say both Angel and Caitlyn. Notice she said just Angel.
I don't think Angel will come into the league immediately and dominate the way people think she will. And I say that for people who have never watched a WNBA game.
Why is that? Why is that, Sheryl Swoopes? Why is that?
It's good. Like there's talent. Like these women can play. And because there are very few roster spots. Like it's a real job. So people...
Whoa, it's almost like 1% of the world can be a professional basketball player? That's like there's a finite number of roster spots on the UFC where there can only be a couple of men and women there. Huh? Let me not interrupt her. Let me let her continue.
People look at new players coming in, whether that's out of college, players who've been overseas, and they look at that and say, oh, you trying to come take my job. Like, nah, it's not gonna be that easy. So will Caitlin Clark be a good pro? Absolutely. Will Caitlin Clark come into the WNBA and do what she's doing right now? Immediately? Absolutely not. Not gonna happen.
Really? Huh. After everything I just showed y'all, chat, that's interesting, right? That's interesting. It's almost... But what did she say in the next episode? And mind you, everything we're showing now, we will have the links in the description. It's going to be a whole goddamn textbook of links in this description. It's going to be crazy. I promise y'all, chat. I promise y'all. So let's go to the next one. What did she say here? And this fantastic conversation on another episode of Gil's Arena. Let's get to that.
Statement, and it's easy to come at you when she's successful, right?
For sure.
Right?
For sure.
If we had a number, if we would have said when we're talking about dominating.
Listen, we need like a clear example.
With Caitlin Clark, what would those numbers have? What was the numbers?
It would have been a scoring number.
See? He said it has a scoring number, right? I showed y'all from her college numbers to her goddamn rookie year numbers. What would you call those numbers? Put that in your head, right?
Exactly. Right?
Because of that high clip shooting it,
Right.
so we'd have been like,
That's what she did.
you consider 20.
Notice that. I can't wait till we get to Molly and Andraya, but we gotta get to.
You said so you don't consider 20 points per game.
So if her stats were...
Notice, you hear what he said? You don't consider 20 points a game crazy? She's a rookie averaging 20. And then after the All-Star break, she was wildin'. What are we talking like?
saying she won't do this in the W. She averaged 31.6, 7.4 rebounds, 9 assists.
And we looked at those just.
Did anyone expect her to do that in W?
Those three,
No.
No.
Right? So she didn't do that.
No.
Now, if we say her stats...
Right? So Think about that. She was averaging 31, 8, and 9 in college. Hit the WNBA her rookie year and is averaging 20, damn near 6, and 8.5 assists. Led the league in assists. Came in 7th in points and came in 1st in threes made. Huh?
3 points, 8.4 assists, 6 rebounds.
That's crazy.
But 5.6 turnovers.
Those are hell of a number.
Those are hell of a number.
Hell of a.
To me, that's not dominating.
Oh, my bad. Let me not cut him off. That's crazy. Did you hear what she said? That's crazy. Hold on. Let me go back a smidge. She said averaging damn near 20 points, almost six rebounds a game, and 8.9 assists. Led the league in assists.
But 5.6
Those are hell of a number.
Those are hell of a number.
But to me, that's not dominating.
Yeah, it's only not dominating because she's a rookie.
Now,
Facts.
Yeah, because if she's putting up numbers like Asia.
Facts. Facts, bro. Like, alright, but we gotta try to keep it short. But listen, it's shit like that. Right? So, Sheryl Swoopes has low key. I'm not gonna out the gun call her a hater, you know what I'm saying? But like, she's always had animosity towards Caitlin Clark, and across the internet, she's been exposed. Another example would be this one right here, Lexie Brown. But to be fair, we'll go lean on Lexie Brown. She was injured half the season, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's another thing. Before we get to the whole, Lexie Brown part, right? No. We'll save that for the later part. Cause I'm like, yeah, people always want. They're like, oh, people. But first off, Caitlin Clark arguably is the reason why I follow the WNBA. I've known about the many players. I knew about Candace Parker. I knew about Brianna Stewart. I knew about Sheryl Swoopes. We know about these names before. But Caitlin Clark was the reason we cared, right? I say this to say, Caitlin, aka CC, aka Snow White, because y'all, the WNBA, y'all making her Snow White now. How y'all treat her. Feel me? Like, she's my reason to pay attention. But my favorite hooper is Caitlin Clark. Let me show you. Boom. Like, my favorite, she's my favorite hooper. She get bread. She get buckets. You know what I'm saying? Boom. But my favorite, you know what I'm saying? My milk of magnesia. My milk of magnesia. That's Cameron Brick right there. I know Dr. Umar like.
I beg your pardon?
But, even though that's my milk of magnesia, I love me some Derrick Hamby. I know she married. I know. It's like when Swiss Beats took Alicia Keys from us. Oh shit, let me stop. But I say that to say, boom, I love me some CC. She a hooper, she get buckets, she gorgeous, she adorable. But my milk of magnesia, Derrick Hamby. Well, right. Back to the next person, aka Alexa Brown. Let's show her. Ooh. Fantastic. I'm glad y'all heard that. Right? Listen to this.
In the dub, she did.
I'm talking about in college. Who plays the style that how?
What
Kate
is the
plays?
style? Just threes?
Wow.
It's
What
not
is
just
her,
threes,
What is
though.
her style?
She
What is her style? Just threes. At first, because I don't write scripts, I didn't know how I was gonna fluctuate and put this. But I'm glad I went the route we did, even though we hit some numbers. But there's a lot we gotta go over, right? So she really said the only style she has is threes. Her college numbers, or as we told you before, we'll probably throw them up again, right? Her WNBA rookie year numbers, crazy. Rookie of the year, unanimous. You said she came in 4th and MVP, but we know she came in second. But the media didn't want her to come in second. Right? But her only style is threes? What do you mean?
She makes threes. She makes tough shots. She's a great passer. She
Led
finishes
the
at all
league
levels.
in
Anybody in the
assists.
league can shoot threes.
No,
It don't matter. That's what I'm saying. You guys are talking about. You don't have no eyes on you, right?
That is crazy. With all the numbers I showed y'all, right? That's what she's saying. Her style is just shooting threes. Led the league in assists. Came in 7th in points. Damn near 20, but her style is just threes? Smell like hate. But like I said though, Lexie Brown, we're gonna go light on you because you were hurt most of the season, right? Know what I'm saying? You were hurt most of the season. You didn't get to play, baby. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get it. You didn't get to play that many games. You know what I'm saying? You was hurt. You had some numbers. We ain't gonna come at you crazy. We ain't gonna do that to you. We're not gonna do that to you. Feel me? You said her style was just threes, right? I 7, 0 for 4, 2. Maybe you was hurt. I think it was hurt. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying? Boom. 2 for 4 for 8. That was cool. You got 20. That was hooping. Baby. Boo boo. Let me say. But come on now, what we doing here? What we doing here? This is the pot calling kettle black, but you know it's more like a chocolate cookie calling. You know what I mean here, man? What we doing? What we doing here? This smells like a whole lot of hate. Oh right, and then the next one's the Doublemint twins. I gotta show that. I'm gonna have the thumbnail up for the Doublemint twins. We got these two. At first, I thought about how much we should put on Angel Reese, but Angel Reese could be her own like segment, her own video. This already gonna be long as fuck as it is. We're trying to trim it down, but we're too off script. And well, we're on script, but we freestyle this shit, right? So with these two, you have Chennedy, Draymond, Artest, Carter, right? Who became known for this fantastic, like, defensive move. This fantastic move right here. And this right here is, notice where, Angel Reese is. Right. And here's CC. Right. And here's Chennedy, Draymond, or Tesh Carter. Right? Miss. Okay, that was a good shot. Bam. I ain't gonna lie. Why are you smiling though? That always upset me. That low key upset me too. I forgot. She definitely made that shot. I ain't gonna lie. Chennedy, Draymond, or Tess Carter can definitely get some buckets, but I ain't gonna lie. Like, and then like that was the most latest fucking call ever. They didn't want to call this shit, and we're gonna talk about that. This is why this video's gonna be long as fuck. We're gonna talk about that, right?
That's a surprise tool that can help us later.
Off ball. Oh, right. Look Angel Reese though. Why are you clapping about that? That's not a basketball play. She got a flagrant 1 for that. You weren't playing defense. You weren't going for the ball. That was a fucking football tackle. What are we doing here? I ain't gonna lie. We should make her try to tackle the legendary rugby goddess fucking Woodman. Her like fucking goddess ass like. But shit like this, bro. Like, and why were you so happy? Why were you so clapping about this, bro? Like, but we gotta speed through this a little bit. Know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, yes. I was waiting when we finally get to these parts. Yes. All right, so let me make sure we have these in order because this one came first. No, this one came first. Right. So the next two is technically that's 3, right? So we have 3 sets of twins, right? It's supposed to be the 7 dwarves or the 7 haters, but we had, Angel Reese and Chennedy, Draymond, or Tess Carter. So now we're gonna have Molly Quorum and Andraya Carter, because this fucking right? Just together, right? With this. So we're gonna go over this, right? Yeah. This legendary right? Right? No, even before that. Before we do that, let's give some context. I love when we get to give context, right? Right. So we're gonna put this right here, right. What does this say, YouTube? Let's look at the rookies that made it to the Olympic squad. What'd that say? What'd I say? I'm probably gonna butcher her name, so I apologize. Kamik, Holdclaw. Okay, in 2000. Huh. In 2000, that's 9 years ago, right? Oh, Brown Stewart. That's ooh, what'd that say? 2016. That's kind of recently, right? Almost 10 years, 8 years, right? Who did I say? Oh, the current MVP when she was a rookie. Oh. And not only them, Rebecca Lobo in 1996. Who's that? Diana Taurasi. Candace Parker and interesting, right? That's interesting. But right? Listen, context. Gotta get the context. We got to, right? Why? I know what you're thinking. Like, why would you cut off before we get to the video? And I'm like, I'm glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked that, right? Cause then we get to go back to Andraya Carter and her glorious take right here. But don't worry, she's gonna moonwalk this or try her best to moonwalk this. Damn, this is gonna be a long video, but we're gonna try to power through this.
Who can contribute? People want to talk about, oh, if Caitlin's 10th on the roster and she sits the bench, it's still going to bring eyes to the game. No, it's not. People aren't going to tune in to watch Caitlin sit the bench, and they're certainly not going to tune in if she just so happens to be needed on the court and more minutes are required of her. I know she will do her best. I know she's talented, but she's not strong enough, and she doesn't have enough experience right now.
What did I show you before, YouTube? I'm glad I showed y'all that list before we got here. How will putting in a rookie with the most eyes the WNBA has ever had on it has the skills to back it up? Future second place in MVP voting and unanimous rookie of the year, led the let's say right? But how would that go into integrity?
International basketball is incredibly physical. And if we're being honest, there are way bigger snubs when it comes to Team USA. Candace Parker in 2016.
What name she just said? Huh? Hold on. Ooh, I love seeing. Do you see my face? That's how fans are feeling, right? Keep that in mind, right? Let's go back. She said Candace who in 2016? Chiquita. But let's go back, right?
Rebounding, led the team in blocks, was having a phenomenal season, already had 2 gold medals on the time. She was left off that team. Nneka Ogwumike was the 2016 MVP in the WNBA season. And
you hear Molly, right? Yeah. If you haven't seen the next part that comes after this, I know we gotta try to power through this, but I'm glad I'm in the videos. Hopefully, me being in the whole video, copyright and none of that shit can be. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, right?
So if people want to get fired up about snubs, go back to 2016. This is not a basketball snub. Stephen A's main point has been it's a marketing snub.
What was that? That's not a basketball snub. With the stats we just showed y'all. That's not a Ooh, lying through your teeth. Ooh, baby. I can't. I'm fucking
Snub.
bullshit.
And Team USA is not worried about marketing. It's not their job to grow the WNBA.
What she said? What she said? Oh my God! And you're supposed to be a. We gotta try not to curse. We're hopefully we want to try to expand the view. You know what I'm saying? Right? Hold on. So you're telling me. Hold on. Let me hear that one more again. Just a spin. Just smidge. Let me hear that again.
It's not their job to grow the WNBA.
Is that what? Fuck. Oh, I said it. Damn. Oh, she's upsetting me. Oh, screw it. Is that what Michael Jordan said when they were pushing the Olympics back for the Dream Team and then blew the NBA up on a global level? Is that what? It's not the Olymp. What is it? What? And you're an analyst?
NBA will continue to grow as TV contracts grow in the WNBA. Caitlin's presence in the W will continue to grow the W.
And how have y'all been treating her presence? We're gonna keep getting into that. I can't wait, but we're trying to hurry up.
It'll explode then, and the WNBA is in a place where they can wait for that. They do not have to rush Caitlin being on the Olympic team.
Yep, Stephen A., I could actually argue that.
Ooh. And have you noticed Molly the whole time's been like a certified yeah. Ooh. What did Molly just say? Did you hear that? Give.
Game more if they had given her a roster spot over someone more deserving.
So go ahead and argue.
That's exactly what I'm saying, because I think it makes a mockery of the women's game. If the focus on, okay, now we just.
It make. Something what she said about integrity, something about it makes a mockery of the game, but these women right here, Diana Taurasi, Candace Parker, the current MVP of the. What the fuck you talking about, Molly? What the fuck you talking about? Chiquita. This is why they tired of digging. That's why they getting tired of you at ESPN, Molly. This gotta be the reason why. Like, what are you talking? Do I even want to hear the rest of this shit? I don't think we can. Right? You can just hear this shit. Like, what is she talking about? And then we got the greatest electric slide of all time.
Some of us felt like maybe she hadn't proved it in the WNBA, but at this point, she certainly has. So she proved everybody wrong.
What about the guards? Let's talk about the guards.
Do you see it? Do you see Stephen A's face right now? His facial expression says it all. And Shannon, I can't even show Shannon face right now. I don't know where to put myself. But I can't put myself in the middle because we need to see these two right here. Did you hear how vocal Molly was in that last part? Right. Yeah. Integrity and all that. Yeah. And the sportsmanship of the game. Yeah. Listen to Molly's voice and how soft-spoken she's gonna be in the next part. And listen to how, Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Listen to how Andraya moonwalks this shit. Listen to this. We gotta try to speed through this. We're already at like 33 minutes already. I don't know how it's gonna let me to edit, but we gotta speed through this.
Talk about the guards that did make it. How they play, Andraya? Because you were one of the ones that say she didn't earn it. How did the guards play that within the Olympics? How did they play?
For sure, but we can't take how Caitlin finished the W season and pivot that to how she would have done in the Olympics. That's a completely different.
She was averaging 16, somewhere between 16 and like 18 points before the All-Star break. What are we talking about? I do hard analytics when it comes to sports betting. I'm kind of trash because I be trying to put 25 shits on a leg sometimes, but I digress, right? What are we talking about here? But let's let Andraya keep, just,
Look at how she played up until that point. Chelsea Gray had only played one game before she went to the Olympics. She was outplaying Diana Taurasi. Was she outplaying Diana Taurasi at that point in time?
Definitely was.
She was on the team.
Diana was partially injured some of the season.
Was Caitlyn outplaying Diana Taurasi? But
yes.
You can't just factor in current play, Shannon. That's all I'm saying. You got to factor it in.
Notice that he said yes or no, and she went the whole, and I look at Stephen A's face, priceless. Asked her a simple yes or no question, but she noticed she couldn't say a yes or no answer. Ay, Chiquita. What's that got to do with her Olympic? What does that got to do with it? Diana Taurasi's Olympic experience, but the same Olympic experience you said Caitlyn Clark couldn't be in. But Diana Taurasi was in the Olympics as a rookie. Ooh, baby.
I get it. Shannon, hold on 1 second. Shannon,
hold on. Olympic lifetime achievement.
Shannon Sharp, hold on 1 second. What we're saying is you guys were right. That's what we're saying. You
no,
were
Molly,
right.
you did not say that, Molly. No, no,
that is what you said.
That's not what you said, Molly.
What are you guys
that is not what you said.
I literally just brought it up.
You were talking about.
You hear that? Huh? You hear that, YouTube? You hear that? Listen to how soft-spoken Molly is in this segment compared to... Rewind it if you need to, because we're already mad far in this video, which we've been... I know we promised El Meow... we ain't promised El Meow thing, though. Meow thing was like, gotta be somewhere between however minutes he said, but this is a long-ass video, right? So...
We're talking about us making...
Listen to Molly
folks
again.
making the point that, at the time that they had picked the Olympic team, Caitlyn Clark didn't necessarily deserve it based on her play on the court. When the point that Shannon and I was making at the time was that, wait a minute, in the end, there are people that have ended up on Team USA for reasons other than just their elite play at that particular moment in time.
She was a marketing whiz. Right. And she was everyone right, because she is a marketing whiz and she did it on the court. That's what I'm saying.
We were saying, no,
right.
Molly.
So you were ahead of the curve.
What you talking about, Willis? Man, let's get past this, man. You gotta be kidding me, bro. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, you saw how powerful they were talking before, but now it's all no, Stephen. We were saying you didn't agree with it, nigga. We didn't agree with it. Oh shit. Oh, and this one this will be the last,
Use the word tragic to describe what you're expressing. There is an absence.
This was a perfect example of what Stephen A was talking about.
You went on
and guess who's in the segment? Andraya.
Just minutes ago, talking about how you're not willing to compromise your integrity. Nobody is talking about individuals compromising their integrity. We don't have to go there. I'm not compromising my integrity. Shanae isn't, you ain't, Shannon ain't, nobody. That's not what this subject is about. This is about history and what history has shown us and our willingness to open our eyes and pay attention to the reality.
I'm glad Stephen A said reality, because we've been giving you nothing but context for this video, right? That's why this video is so goddamn long. I've been making sure to give you as much context I can for everything we're bringing up for this Caitlyn Clark video. Why was the context important? Because every time you had analysts on ESPN, the #1 alleged sports channel, the channel that's supposed to show female empowerment, we want strong women, just like goddamn Disney. But what did Disney do? Disney violated Gina Carano when she was a strong woman. Not violated in the way, not that way, but violated to make it seem like, oh, you're a strong woman, we want you to, yeah. But once you don't align with our views and her and their agenda, what did they do? They gave her Das Boot, kicked her out of Disney. And what did she do? You're still facing a giant lawsuit that you're gonna get from her soon. And all you do is make Gina Carano even a bigger, more polarizing figure. What is that? What does that comparison have to do with this? Simple. The WNBA and ESPN are supposed to be so big on female empowerment. I'm supposed to be saving this for the crash out. Not even crash segment, the jumping out the window segment, but like, what are we doing here, man? Like, alright, we don't even gotta get into this part, because Stephen A's gonna talk some real shit. Like, you leaving Caitlyn Clark off is dumb. It just doesn't make no sense. You want you want to get money and attention to the sport, but then you neglect the person that's bringing you the most attention to it. What are we doing here, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, this is why I need a script, because if I don't be having scripts, I just be in, oh, all right. So we're coming down the home stretch. All right, I wanted to do a quick joint about Alyssa Smith, but Alyssa Thomas. Alyssa Thomas from the Connecticut Sun. There's a reason why I'm mentioning her right now. We're gonna try to gloss over this. Like, she accused Caitlin Clark fans after the Connecticut Sun beat the Indiana Fever, which I'm speeding through this for a reason. So she tried to accuse Caitlin Clark fans for being racist, but then she got found out. Then ESPN, imagine that, the next day went on, made a whole segment about how Caitlin Clark fans were racist. Then the league, the WNBA, did their investigation. Come to find out, Alyssa Thomas was the one being racist towards Caitlin Clark fans, not the other way around. Imagine that. She was crying wolf. What happened? She got suspended. So for all those of you who do not know, that's pretty much the reason I'm aware that Alyssa Thomas got suspended, because of that. Why am I leading off into that? Because that was one stupid. Because all you did was make another, instead of an example of talking about Caitlin Clark's greatness, all you did was make it about race. Good job, Jussie Smollet. If I believe it was Jussie Smollet. If I believe. Right? So you have Alyssa, Jussie Smollet, fucking Thomas, and then you have the next biggest fucking problem, like, which is this one, the infamous eye poke, right? Because this is we're gonna try to get to the AJ Wilson part, the AJ, but maybe not. I don't think we got enough time. But this right here, right? This is gonna be the last part. The infamous eye poke. Watch the hands. Bam! You know, you're right. Maybe that's not a good example. Look at the fucking. Hold on. Okay. What is this? Hold on, not her. Racks, Caitlin Clark numbers. I'm trying to. Where's the eye poke? We get a better view on the eye poke. I know. I hope I didn't accidentally. Damn. There was a better viewpoint of it. I'm trying to find the actual. I had the video, but the way that it looked, right? It was the whole. Hold on. Can I? Like, it was spot on. Like, she went up for the ball and then she curved into it. I don't know if they'll let me. You know what I'm saying? Like, all in the eye, right? No, did he? Had her on the floor, bro. Had her on the floor. She even had, I think they said, like, she has a black eye right here and all that. And here's the crazy part. No foul was called. Bro, that eye poke was on some UFC shit. And it wasn't just a finger. It was four fingers in the fucking eye, bro. What are we doing here? And no foul was called.
I didn't hear nothing. That's suspicious.
It's almost as if the WNBA players have been beating her ass wholesale, and the WNBA isn't protecting her. And you wonder why she's burnt the fuck out, and why there was a whole rumor that she was gonna leave and go to Europe for either more money or just to leave. And what would happen to the WNBA if she left? Oh, and we're forgetting a best part to leave on this video. Because we've already made this, partially long as fuck as enough as it is. This is why the AJ Wilson part was important. So there's a video going around with AJ Wilson going viral where she said some shit. And the back end of it is of importance. So after this, this will be the last part.
AJ Wilson's racist remarks about Caitlin Clark went viral again.
Us as black women, it reminds me a lot of you.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was Kelsey Plum, I'd like. But let's rewind out of me.
Paige reminds me a lot of you. Like, it's not really about me. She knows how her privilege has gotten her to that point. And also, like, she's good at that.
Her privilege?
But, like, she understands her privilege and like, pushes her over the top in a sense. It reminds me a lot of you. And I mean, that's
it reminds me a lot of you. Telling Kelsey Plum that is crazy. Dead ass. That's crazy. But let's listen to this part.
Is that some of the biggest supporters of Caitlin Clark are not whites. They're actually black males. So that has become something that for them, that word, problematic. And it's also sort of a cultural debate on the other side of the street. But that's the...
I don't know. I'm looking pretty chocolate to y'all. What do you think, chat? So I know this video's gone a little, long, a little run on top. Hopefully you get to listen to this while you're working or doing some other shit. But yeah, there was a reason why this video's gonna be this long. No diddy. But yeah, this was the combination of months of me sitting on this topic, my just looking on the outside, looking in, and just my view on it. Like, this is crazy. Like, the WNBA is literally about to lose their greatest star. If that rumor about her going to Europe was true, the WNBA would have been cooked. Cooked. I'm so serious, you've been cooked. So next year, listen to me, Indiana Fever organization team, y'all need to get some motherfucking bruisers on that team. Get you some like Rugby Jones out there. Get them. They don't have to hoop or nothing. Just get you a Ron Artest out there, a Rhonda Artest or Wanda Artest. Somebody. You gotta protect that snow bunny, man. You have to protect that snow bunny. Oh, I'm bugging out. I almost forgot the most juiciest part. The reason why I was showing the Carrington part, right? So this is the last part. This is the very last part. Carrington, I poke her for Caitlin Clark, right? Who is Carrington with? Nalyssa Smith, right? Why does that matter at all, right? Nalyssa Smith is with Carrington, who would just so happen. Where is it? Where's the IG video? Hold on, let me find it. There's an IG video or IG live where Nalyssa Smith and Carrington were laughing and joking about Caitlin Clark getting eye poked.
You poked me in the eye.
And where is it? Facts. Yeah, but there was an IG live where they were joking about the shit, and it was a whole bunch of stuff. So my theory was that I'm gonna try to put it up, or at least find a thumbnail of them together and shit. But my theory is, right, that left field theory. Carrington and Nalyssa Smith are together. The Indiana Fever faced the Connecticut Sun in the first round, right? Who didn't hoop? Nalyssa Smith. Who averages 10.7 rebounds? Who averages at least 20 minutes a game? Who didn't play? Who wasn't there? Maybe she was sick. Maybe she got tired. I don't know. Maybe she bummed it on purpose. Maybe she secretly had animosity for Caitlin Clark the entire time. And when it finally got the opportunity to fail the team. Could this be a theory? Maybe. Could this be not true? Probably. I believe my theory. So I'm going to leave it at that. I believe Nalyssa Smith is definitely one of the reasons why the Indiana Fever sold, because she sold on them. But with that being said, Squadrionion across YouTube. Well, not across, but this is YouTube. But yes, thank you. If you were here 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half the video, the whole video, I appreciate it. Your time is precious. We always try to tell you that all the time over here. I know it's got a little long-winded and all that, but there's a lot of things we have to go over and all that. If you want to see more of this commentary stuff like this, let me know. If you want to give me a topic we can talk about, you want me to go over it, put that in the comments. Know what I'm saying? I want to hear all your thoughts, your opinions. Am I bullshitting? Is this just my hearsay? Is any of this y'all think like, you know, he on to something? Like, I don't know. If y'all think I'm off left field with the Nalyssa Smith and Carrington, like, that's just the thing. But if you think that Nalyssa Smith really bummed it on purpose so Carrington's team could get the win because she's loyal for her shorty instead of her team, put that in the comment too. I want to hear it all. So with that being said, Squadettes, Squadrionion, homies, keep your heads up. You can't shoot for the stars when you're looking at the ground. Facts. And ladies, if no one told you today, tonight, or tomorrow, you are absolutely beautiful. And on that, YouTube, let me get a yay. I'll see you on the next one. Yeah. Man, I don't know. Well, maybe in we'll do this like once a week or once every 2 weeks, depending on when a good topic comes our way. But we'll try this every once a week, depending on what the consensus is for this. But if you vibe with this, let your boy know. And I'll see you on the next one. Yay.